Hi, I'm Jill Williamson, and I'm going to talk to you today about formatting your manuscript for submission. You've written your book, you're ready to send it in, and you need to make sure that you have it formatted correctly, because one of the first things that an editor and agent will notice is whether or not you've done your homework and you know how to format your manuscript the proper way. You should have a cover page, and then you should have your chapters. And your cover page would look something like this. You'd have your name, address, your phone number, your email, and which I have left off here, and your genre, and then the word count, all formatted on the left side, the left-hand corner, single spaced. You'd have the title halfway down, and then you'd have your name down here. And this would be on its own separate page. The next thing you need to do is to make sure you have your margins the correct way. The industry standard for the ABA or general market is 1-inch margins on all four sides. The Christian market likes to have 1 inch on the top and bottom and 1.5 inches on the left and right. So I'm going to show you how to change that on the screen. You go up to the File menu and you select Page Setup, and a little window will pop open that shows you what you have in for the margins, and I have 1 inch on all four sides. So you can change it really easily by just using these arrows and clicking it up to 1.5 on the right and the left. And then we want to make sure we have it portrait. We don't need to touch these other things for this purpose, and so then we click OK. And that bumped everything in. You can scroll down and see to 1.5 on the left and right. The next thing you want to make sure is that you have your text formatted the correct way. So what we're going to do is we're going to select all, but we want to leave our cover page the way we have it. So we're going to go ahead and start on the second page by clicking up at the top, and then we're going to hold down Control Shift End, so we select the entire document all at once. And if you go back up to the top, you can see that everything is selected but page 1 there. So what we're going to do to format our text is we're going to go up to this top toolbar here over where these little drop down menus are, and this one right here, if you hold your arrow above the arrow, it says Style. We're going to click on the Style menu, and we need to select Normal Style, which is way down at the bottom. So if you scroll down, you will come to where it says Normal. There it is, and you select Normal. Now this is going to do weird things to your manuscript, and you're going to worry that you've done something wrong, but don't worry, we're going to fix it. So it looks like everything is combined together there, just don't worry. The next thing you're going to do is right next to the Style menu was the Font menu. We're going to select Times New Roman, and we're going to select 12. Now editors and agents are on to you. You don't need to try to use a different kind of font to try to make it less pages or more pages or space it differently. The industry standard is Times New Roman 12, 1 inch top and bottom, 1.5 on the sides, and double spaced. So there's no reason to try to be tricky. Just follow the industry standard and you'll be doing the right thing. So we've changed our style, we've changed our font and the size. I like to double click or click once and then click again on the bold to make sure that there's nothing bolded inside my manuscript. I like to do the same with the underline. Click it and click it again. I don't touch the italics because I use italics for my internal dialogue and I don't want to mess that up. Over here under the font color, I make sure that everything is black, so I select black, and then I click the highlight and I click none, just in case for some reason I'd highlighted something. I want to make sure that's off. Once I've done that, I formatted my text and I'm ready to look at my page breaks, which is what I'm going to talk about next.